Before we begin, I just want to say a big thank you for everyone who showed their support for episode 1. We appreciate it. We obviously know that there's a lot to improve on. We are low budget and we are just starting out, so we will try to improve on things week by week, sharpen things up. But we appreciate you guys tuning in and the support you guys have shown through messages and all that kind of stuff. If there's ever anything that you want to see us do or any challenges that you think we could take on, by all means, chuck it in the comments or DM us, like you guys have been doing. And yeah, we'll try to do it. We appreciate it. Obviously, UFC 273, a few of the boys and I went over to my mate George's house.
This is the best shapes, I'm telling you.
We'll follow you all time.
Hey, it's Tom from the FEB4 Sports Show. Basically what's happening is I've bet 2 of my mates $50 that they can't body shot me 5 times in a row without me being able to scull a beer in 2.5 seconds after. So basically I've picked 2 of my mates who are quite into fighting. One of them is like he's beginning to fight, and basically I'm gonna cop 5 body shots from each of them and then scull a beer in under 2.5 seconds. If I win the challenge. If they win and I scull a beer over 2.5 seconds, then they both earn $25 each.
Oh, holy cunt!
Holy shit!
Oh my god, you missed! Oh! Oh! That's not 5.
How long do I have to?
3, 2, 1. Holy cunt! Yeah! Holy cunt!
To be fair, a body shot doesn't count. Like that's how quick it's gotta be.
Obviously had the multi riding as well, and for anyone who kept along, you guys would have seen that Peter Yarn ended up losing to Aljamain Sterling. Look, that's on me, okay? That's my bad. Our entire multi ended up going down. Arsenal decided to lose to Brighton, which was one of the most stupid things I've ever seen in my life. But hey, you know, Arsenal will always be Arsenal. So again, that's on me for showing faith in Arsenal and on me for my my lack of UFC knowledge. Well, not my lack of, but you know, my wrong call. And finally, we're heading to the Eels Vs Tigers game tonight at the glorious, beautiful, delicious, we'll say, CommBank Stadium. I reckon it's the best stadium in Sydney. Basically, we're going to come down here, we're going to shoot some interviews, see if we can catch up with any Eels supporters who think that they're going to win by 40, and catch up with any Tigers supporters who decide to show their face tonight. Hey, it's Tom here from the FEB4 Sports Show. Let's go speak to some fans and see what their vibes are for today. I'm here with Olantekkers, the man.
What's going on, man?
How are you, bro? You good?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm enjoying it. Good atmosphere today, man.
That's good, that's good. All right, I've got a simple question for you. You got to pork one, punch one, propose to one, all right?
Yeah.
You got Dylan Brown, Clint Gutherson, or Mitch Moses. What are you doing?
Fuck. I think I'm porking Dills because he's young, you know.
Good looking kid.
Good looking young. He's a threat.
Yeah.
Probably gonna marry Gotho because he just looks like a family guy.
Got to propose to him.
Yeah.
Of course.
Oriented, family oriented, and kiss Mitchell because he's like.
You got to punch him, but you got to punch him.
It?
Yeah, you got to punch. You got to punch one.
Nah, I'll punch him. Yeah, I'll punch Mitchell.
Yeah, he deserves it. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you very much. And last one, Madge, Brad Arthur, boxing match, 12 rounds. Who wins?
Fuck, I'll give Madge any day of the week, man.
I agree. He's an animal. What do we think?
Oh, Madge. Arthur's got nothing in the tank.
Right answer, boys. Right answer. And can I just get a pork, punch, or propose? Can I get Dane Laurie, Adam Dewey, or Luke Brooks? What are we thinking?
Proposing to Adam Dewey.
Why's that?
Because I love him.
Yep.
What's the other 2?
Pork. So you got a pork, Dane Laurie, or Luke Brooks?
Oh, porking Dane Laurie.
For sure. And then punching.
Punching Luke Brooks easy.
Why's that?
I just don't like him.
Yeah, fair enough. You walked in on Brownie and he was with your misso in the bedroom. What would you do?
What would I do? I'll take the camera and take some photos. I mean, what do you want you to do?
You like Nathan Brown that much?
Nathan?
Yeah.
Well, Nathan's a bit
Yeah, you said it.
Yeah, he's Italian, so it's a bit, no. Dylan, I don't mind, but Nathan, no.
Yeah.
I might have to get involved in a argument, so.
3-way. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Cheers, mate. I've got a quick question for you. You got a pork one, punch one, and propose to one. All right, we're thinking Nathan Brown, Dylan Brown, Clint Gutherson. What are you thinking? And why?
Pork Gutherson because he's peachy.
Yeah.
You got that peachy little tush. Yeah. Who are the other 2? Nathan Brown and her?
Dylan Brown.
Oh, fuck. I should have fucked Dylan.
You can pork Dylan if you want.
I'll pork Dylan.
Yeah.
Punch Gutho because I used to hate him until he started turning up. And what's the last one?
Propose.
Yeah, propose Nathan Brown because he's my type of man.
Yeah, he'd look after you?
He'd look after me. He'd make sure I was okay after the game and, looking after me, the legs, you know what I mean?
Give you forehead kisses, all that kind of stuff?
All that stuff.
Appreciate that, Kev. Thank you very much, my man. Cheers, bro. Thank you. Can I ask, what's your key to turning the season around? What do you think?
Mate, I think the forwards just got to roll through, get it out to our wingers, play hard, listen to Michael Maguire and go from there, mate.
In Madge we trust?
In Madge we trust.
To winning the comp this year for the Eels?
I reckon it's Dylan Brown. He's been having a great game. His line breaks and everything. He's been doing things he hasn't done last year. So Dylan Brown it is.
I agree. This past weekend in sports, so like I said in episode 1, I was talking about the Cronulla Sharks potentially not being that top team yet, although they had a great start. They are 3-1 to start the season as I was filming that episode. The Melbourne Storm did bring them back down to earth with a 34-18 win. They were able to slow Nico Hines down a touch. He still didn't play too bad, but they were able to really slow him down, and they were able to beat down Dale Finucane. He ended up having to go off with a head knock, so that did help them quite a bit. I think that he is a big game changer and an impact maker in that squad. But yeah, Melbourne Storm just, again, made the Sharks look back to square one, also cementing themselves, the Storm, as one of the premiership favourites again for this season. The Bulldogs are really starting to show some worrying signs after losing 36-16 to the Rabbitohs. That's now 5 losses straight for them. They look more competitive than they have the last few seasons. However, they're still really not piecing together any wins. Yeah, I would be worrying if I was a Bulldogs fan. Personally, I think it's a coaching problem. I think that they've got the talent. Well, their talent's a hell of a lot better than it has been the past 2 seasons. Yeah, they really can't just get the biscuits in the game. I think that Kyle Flanagan needs to be starting at halfback. I don't really think Averillo is the man to get them out of this hole. So Kyle Flanagan, again, is the one to do it. In the last episode, I said that the Panthers looked like they were getting progressively worse in defence, but in offence, I think that they're only getting better at the moment. You guys may have seen that the rookie Taylor May on the wing has been playing unbelievably at the moment. They are looking like a force on offence. However, I still think that there are holes defensively out wide, and I think that the really good teams may be able to exploit those. And the Newcastle Knights had a really tough loss to the St. George Illawarra Dragons on the weekend, 21-16. I think it could have gone either way. A lot of people thought that the Dragons played better. Personally, I think that when the Knights had the ball, they looked really, really good. They just couldn't put the final product together in the end. In the past 2 weeks, we've also had Liverpool and Manchester City play twice now, once in the Premier League and once in the FA Cup. I did say on the first episode that whoever won the game in the Premier League, being between Liverpool and City, would go on to win the competition. However, the game finished in a 2-2 draw. I still think that the competition's open, wide open. Both teams are really in form at the moment and playing well. In the FA Cup, Liverpool did get a win over Manchester City 3-2, which means that they are now on to the finals and playing Chelsea. We did look at tickets and we did try to get over there as the FEB4 sports show, but we realised that we're incredibly low budget, and unless we get a GoFundMe page, I don't think that'll be happening anytime soon. And of course, finally, in this past weekend in sports, our UFC multi. Look, again, I said it before and I'll say it again. I'm going to put my hand up, all right? That's on me. I am sorry. Backing Arsenal, it was just a mistake from the get-go, you know. I had one mate, shout out to JD. He messaged me and he said, don't be betting on Arsenal. And I thought to myself, no, I'm confident. You know, Brighton aren't playing too well at the moment, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, me being me, decided, I'm going to put money on Arsenal, and they absolutely shit the bed. So, look, that is on me. And, of course, Peter Yarn lost to Aljamain Sterling. Personally, you know, Dana White, the CEO or the president of the UFC, said so himself, that he thought Peter Yarn won. That's who the money was on. But unfortunately, he didn't get the win in the end. So, look, that is on me. However, we are on to next week, and we're looking to make some money. I believe that the Roosters are still a season off from winning for contending for the NRL Premiership. They've started this season at 4-2, which is a pretty good record. I think that there are still a lot of gelling issues, though. I think that Sam Walker and James Tedesco could really form a strike partnership. They still do play well together, but I really think that they could make that better, as well as Luke Keary in that mix. With the addition of Brandon Smith next season, I really do think that they can push for the premiership. However, I think they are just a season off at the moment. As suggested before, Trent Barrett may be on the chopping blocks pretty soon. I think if they don't pick up another win in the next 3 to 4 games or start to really show signs of improvement, particularly in defence, I think that Trent Barrett could be in big trouble. In the NBA, you may have heard me in episode 1 say that I think that the only teams can win it are the Milwaukee Bucks and the Phoenix Suns. However, the Boston Celtics have made a real push for the postseason. They picked up a win in their first game over the Brooklyn Nets in their Eastern Conference playoff series. Personally, I think that they do look the goods. They've got the scoring, they've got the depth, they've even got the defense when they really decide to. I think that the Boston Celtics, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Phoenix Suns, and the Memphis Grizzlies all stand a chance at winning the NBA title this year. If I was putting my money on anyone, I'm still backing the Suns. However, I really do think that the Boston Celtics look like they are a shot this year. And finally, Liverpool are a step closer in completing the quadruple, which means they win the FA Cup, the Premier League, the Champions League and the Carabao Cup. It's never been done in England before, and Liverpool are looking a step closer by making the FA Cup final. As a Liverpool supporter, personally, I don't think that they can do it. I think it's too much to ask of a team to try to, put their best squad forward to win all 4 competitions. But I am pretty confident that we can come away with the Champions League or the Premier League. I just don't see us winning all 4. Welcome back to episode 2 of the FEB4 Sports Show Kebab Review. We went to Western Sydney Kebabs today, located on George Street in Parramatta. So the rules are simple. I get lettuce, onion, no tomato because I don't like it, no cheese because again, we're not animals. And then you've got to get the holy trinity of sauces. So that's barbecue sauce, chili sauce, garlic sauce. We get mixed meat, so beef and chicken. And then, we give a rating out of 5 based on 4 different sets of criteria. And obviously, look, they get a half mark already, starting with a Pepsi Max. All right, so initial thoughts. Look, the bread doesn't look like it's the quality of bread that we had at Istanbul last week. Fuck, all right, wow. So after the bites, look, I'm gonna have to give it taste, really, really good, but I don't think it was quite as good as Istanbul. I'm gonna give it a 3.5. Ambience of the restaurant though, I've got to give it a 5. It's in God's country, it's in Parramatta, look clean, look fresh. Got to give that a 5. Customer service, the guy was awesome, asking me about Liverpool, telling me that he got up for the game a couple of days ago, so that's got to be a 5 too. And price, look, $12.50 with the can of Pepsi, so I think that's probably a $10 kebab. That's pretty good too. I'm gonna give that a 3.5 as well. So that brings our overall rating to, again, a 4.2. If I had to, gun to my head, if I had to pick between this and Istanbul, look, I'm gonna take Istanbul. I'm not gonna lie to you. The bread is just that little bit better, but it is still a great kebab. You're getting a cheaper kebab and you're also getting, really good customer service and ambience. Looks a lot cleaner than Istanbul too. No offense, Istanbul. I love you guys. And also, now that we've got a few kebab reviews under the belt, there will be a ranking system at the end of each one. Right now, the leaderboard is sitting at Istanbul 1, Western Sydney Kebabs number 2, but it is a close second. And now our FEB4 Sports Show kitty update. So you guys, the viewers, would be down $20 if you've backed both of the bets that I put forward, one being the UFC one and one being the entire multi where I put Arsenal in, where again they decided to absolutely cark themselves. However, us at the FEB4 Sports Show, we are currently down $70, so we're really looking for a win this week. We're going a little bit safer than we did last week, but we are coming and really trying to make that money this week. You guys know the rules, so obviously we put $10 on odds of $2 or greater, and we only need to win 10 straight. So $10 on $2 plus, $20 on $2 plus, $40 on blah, 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 etc., etc. We compound our wins. 10 wins in a row, we make 10K. Now, I know that there are a few mathematicians behind the camera going, that's not going to work. There's a reason that you get those kinds of odds. You're not going to win 10 straight. Well, you know what? If you're a mathematician, then fuck you, all right? If you're a punter like me, you know that you always stand a chance, and we will win 10 in a row one day, and we'll wave that 10K in your stupid mathematician face. Now, here are our bets for the week. So we have 5 legs for the bet. We have 2 EPL, 2 NRL, and 1 boxing. Our EPL bets are Man City to beat Watford at over 1.5 goals. That's on Sunday morning. So you'll put those 2 multis together into our bet slip. We have Newcastle or draw against Norwich on Sunday morning as well. Norwich are really struggling at the moment, and Newcastle are trying their hardest to finish as high as possible going into next season to attract more off-season players. So I really think that they'll pick up either a win or at bare minimum a draw that week. We have the best heavyweight boxer in the world, Tyson Fury, to beat Dillian Whyte, one of the best heavyweight boxers in the world, on Sunday morning at 7 a.m. Sydney time. I think Tyson Fury is the best in the world right now, and I don't think he's going to lose. So that's a pretty safe bet. That leg is only paying $1.15, so I'm pretty confident there. We have the Parramatta Eels to beat the Newcastle Knights on Sunday Arvo. And finally, at 4 p.m. on Sunday Arvo, we have the Panthers beating the Raiders. Look, again, Panthers are looking too good offensively right now. And with the way that Ricky Stewart is shitting on his players in the Canberra press conferences right now, I really don't think the club's in a good spot. So I think the Panthers take that out. So altogether, those combined odds will give you a total of $2.60 to $2.70. So it's a little bit safer than our last FEB4 Sports Show bet. But I really think that this one has the potential to pay off. I don't think I've picked any outrageous legs. I definitely haven't picked Arsenal because Arsenal fucking suck. So you guys at home can put $10 on that if you want. You'll bring out a $26 to $27 return. Us here at the FEB4 Sports Show, we've got some catching up to do, being down $70 in the hole for the FEB4 Sports Show kitty. So we will be putting $20 on and hopefully bringing out a $52 return, getting us back in the positive and hopefully winning us some more money on our bets. That's it for episode 2 of the FEB4 Sports Show. Again, thank you as always for tuning in. We appreciate it. If you've got any comments or anything that you think we can improve on, anything you want to see us do, let us know in the comments, and we'll see you soon.